everybody. So most of the videos on our channel are home inspection related, but we got roped into helping a family member with their car today, and this might be definitely helpful for somebody else that's having a similar issue. So there had been a ton of water accumulating on the driver's side and passenger side floorboards, and it seemed to just develop. Like, there hasn't been any recent rain. It's been a week or so since we've had a good rain. It's not hot out, so we haven't been running the air conditioning a lot. This is a 2002 Mazda MPV. And so that's what had been happening, just lots of water leaking. Lots of times people's first thought would have been that a heater core was bad, and it was a heater core issue. But this was just clean water. It didn't smell like antifreeze. The windows weren't steaming up when the heater was running. Hot air was coming out when the heat was on, and the engine temperature wasn't overheating. So those are some of the things that might indicate a bad heater core, but none of those symptoms were showing up. Just water, clean water on the floorboards. Once I looked under the passenger side, I saw on this black box right in here, on the other side of that black box, on the passenger side, I saw quite a bit of condensation forming. It seemed like that was where it was originating from. So I went ahead and popped out the glove box and took out a lot of the plastic coverings so I could get a better view at it. I was looking in here first for anything that might be causing a leak. I took apart some of the ductwork for the heating system, and I didn't see any signs leading to what would be causing that leak. So that's quite a bit of investigating time going into that, I think. And so what I've just found, what I realized is that the evaporator, the evaporating coil is inside of this box, and there was a ton of water inside this box. And so I figured there had to be a drain for this box somewhere, and looking underneath on the inside, no signs of a drain. So next spot I looked was on the firewall underneath the hood. And I also tried to, another thing to troubleshoot that could cause water leak on the floorboards is if water had been, normally the windshield meets here, and that covering sits down on top of that catch pan. Water catches in that catch pan and then drains out by the wheel wells. And some of the research I'd done showed that sometimes these drains will get clogged up and water can back up and go inside the car that way. Everything looked clean there, so that wasn't really the issue. So the next place I looked, and I'm looking for my flashlight right now in my pocket, right down in here on the firewall, there is a black hose that sticks out. There's a black tube, and let's see if I can get a good shot of it. Right there, above where that hose clamp is, there's a hose clamp right in front of this video, and on the back on the firewall. Hey, I'm doing a video right now. On the back, right behind this hose clamp on the firewall, there's a hose. There's a little in there. I've got a wire sticking in it now. So that port just goes right through the firewall, and that looks suspect to me, so I bent some wire and started probing it in there. And sure enough, a bunch of gunk and pine needles and other debris started to come out of there, and water started flowing out. So that is a place to look if you don't have any of the other signs of it being a heating coil or a heating core. Just something to know. This hopefully will save somebody some time that's working on a 2002, I believe it's 1999 to like 2006 Mazda MPVs. Should all be a similar style. So hopefully that helps somebody out there.